Hey y'all, welcome in or welcome back to the Monster Meadow. My name is Meadow, and today we are unboxing the second of 3 Universal Monsters collaboration dolls. Today will be the one and only Frankenstein. So let's go ahead and take a look at her in her box before we set her free. Alright, here is Frankenstein in her box. Just like the mummy, we have this cute design all around the window. Some green liquid in these jars, light bulbs, tubes all going around, and this skeleton right up at the top. Right here we have Monster High x Universal Monsters Frankenstein, and Mattel right here in the bottom right corner. On this side is just a picture of Frankenstein. On the back, a blown-up picture of Frankenstein, and a little spiel here. The monster breaks loose. Frankenstein is ghoulish imagination brought to terrifying life. The creature walks in heeled boots. It embodies creepily chic style. What is it, human or monster? Whatever the case, it must be stopped before it wreaks havoc. Those who cannot stand spine-chilling excitement or shock should not hear this story. On the contrary, those who like an unusual thrill will find it in Frankenstein. And then on the bottom, Mattel, Monster High website, and Universal. On this side, we have Monster High x Universal Monsters Frankenstein. Up top, a window. We have some coils and light bulbs. Then on the bottom, legal barcode, and her number is JKM49. So yeah, that is Frankenstein in her box. Let's go ahead and set her free. Alright, let's go ahead and set Frankenstein free. Here's the back of Frankenstein's box without her in it. It is really just Victor Frankenstein's lab where she was born. We have a skeleton right here under the table. But yeah, very cute. Then, of course, just like the mummy, Frankenstein comes with a plain black Monster High stand with a waist clip. Where did I put the waist clip? Okay, there's the stand. Let me get these off of the hands. Alright, so Frankenstein comes with this little windmill purse, and it actually spins. And if you open it, you have what looks like the actual inside of a windmill. If you have not seen the original 1930s, 40s Frankenstein movie, in the end of the movie, the monster hides out in a windmill, and then the villagers come and burn it down with him inside it. So, yeah. Ooh, in the middle, there's a little skeleton. It's very cute. The Skeleton is like Monster High fans' hidden Mickey. But here is Frankenstein. I obviously am not a fan of the bangs just because it hides the molded on and painted scars and stitches on the temples. Maybe they could have given her baby bangs, which are like really, really short bangs, but of course they would have had to been gelled to oblivion to stay in place. But yeah, I don't know why, but Frankenstein is kind of giving Katy Perry for some reason. Like early 2000s Katy Perry, that's kind of what this is giving, the face and the hair. I don't know why. I just look at her and I see 2000s Katy Perry. I don't even like Katy Perry anymore. She's a terrible human being. But yeah, we have a couple silver hair clips. They're not actually silver. They're more like a shiny gray. I wish they were chromed out. But yeah, some hair clips. We've got some thick black eyeliner and some shimmery lime green shadow and a bit of a smoky eye. We've got green eyes with a bit of yellow in the bottom and a dark green lip and some pretty heavy yellowish blushing. We've got the bolts in the neck. They are not metallic. They are just the same plastic as the hair clips. Same goes for the necklace. It's kind of hard to see what the necklace is supposed to be. I'm really just seeing a bunch of chains and a bunch of chunks of plastic, really. I would have liked if there was maybe a bit of paint detailing to help us kind of see what this necklace is supposed to be, because it's really hard to see. This jacket is giving 80s with these pointy shoulders. But yeah, we have very enunciated pointy shoulders with some lightning detailing going down the sleeve. We've got some stitching on the collar. And then underneath the jacket, we have this very shiny pleather tank top. I do believe this is the kind of pleather that will crack and peel over time. But I mean, with the way G1 bodies are jointed, there's not going to be a lot of posing that you're going to be doing with this tank top. And then we have these pants, same material as the jacket. There's a stitching detailing on the right leg, but other than that, they're pretty plain. There is no actual pockets, they're just stitched on there. Classic women's clothing. I at least like that we're being realistic. We have these cute ankle booties with some staples, kind of stapling the sole to the boot. And then there is some stitching on the boots, but again, it's not painted in. I would have liked to see the stitching on the actual boot painted in, because it kind of just blends in unless it catches the light a certain way. The heels are nothing special, which honestly is kind of a breath of fresh air. I am so tired of intricate, mismatched, different color object heels. So yeah, this is a breath of fresh air, I'm not gonna lie. There is no secret detail on the soles. It's just a regular boot sole. Again, no earrings. The ears aren't even pierced, just like the Mummy. But we do have some black painted fingernails, which is a cute detail. Originally, Frankenstein was my second favorite, just based off of the leaked prototypes and the stock photos. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think she might be under the Mummy now, because originally my ranking was Dracula, Frankenstein, Mummy. But I'm not gonna lie, I think the Mummy is beating Frankenstein. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the Mummy is beating out Frankenstein. Sorry, babe, but they kind of did you dirty. But yeah, let's go ahead and get Frankenstein on her stand, posed and pretty, get her on the turntable for her 360, and then I will be right back with you guys. That is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and let me know. If you'd like some more content between now and my next video, you can check out all of my socials linked in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you all in my next video, and remember, don't be afraid to be yourself. Bye!